to the religious sites of the Holy Land itself. I should say that one reason is I spent a good bit of time in Jerusalem back in, believe it or not, 1971 when I was on my way home from 2 years in Africa with the Peace Corps. I lived much of that time at a cheap hotel on Nablus Road, right above Damascus Gate to the old city. In fact, here's a picture of what it looked like early in the 20th century and how it looked like last week. Not much different. Damascus Gate. This part of Jerusalem never changes. When I'm in the old city of Jerusalem or in the Church of the Nativity, not far away in Bethlehem, there's nothing, actually nowhere else I want to be. There's something powerfully, spiritually home about the feeling. I can only tell you the joy I get just wandering through the closed passageways, there they are, of the ancient city, moving from the Christian quarter to the Muslim and Jewish quarters, all in the space of a few minutes, visiting the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, listening to the call to prayer, even as ultra-religious Jewish men rush past on their way to the Western Wall, a powerful site for prayer and historic connection for those of the Jewish faith everywhere. And of course, all the time hearing the bells of the old Christian churches. We also did some political stops. Here's Kathleen and I with one of our heroes, former Israeli President and Prime Minister Shimon Peres, who's been a guest on Hardball over the years and retains the man's optimism and vision for the future of the Middle East. He never gives up. I also had an interesting meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It's clear to me that he wants to end the division, fought often here on this show over the Iranian nuclear deal. He could not have been more generous, believe it or not, with his time. And the great thing about Israel is it's loud, vigorous democracy. It's a country where everyone sees himself or herself as a prime minister, fully within their rights to say what they think about the person holding that job at any given time. And unlike so many countries in that region of the world, the people of Israel are not afraid to speak their minds, including what they think, as I said, on any given day about their elected prime minister. A personal note. I will not deny that what takes me back to the Holy Land is a wild mixture of my religious faith, my nostalgia for when I could roam the land, that land with all the time in the world, and with my appetite, which you all know, for a good argument. In all three regards, I feel when I'm in Israel to be very much at home. And that's Hardball for now. Thanks for being with us.